Well, hey, welcome to Decentrafy. I'm Jason Dukes, and my special guest today is Crystal, or Fancy Crystal on Twitter, and she has several other aliases in the art world as she goes by. And if she wants to share them, I'll let her. If not, it's all good. But I'm going to give her info, links, and different things to her NFTs and to what she does, to her Twitter. I'll give that in the show notes, and so you can link that there. But Decentravive is a lot of fun. It's 5 minutes, 10 questions, 0 edits. So Here we go.
Okay.
So Crystal, do you even like Fancy Crystal, since that's your Twitter name?
It kind of stuck. It was a nickname that somebody gave me at work, and it was kind of just like jokingly like Fancy Crystal because I'd gotten promoted. So I went from being Crystal and now is Fancy Crystal. It's all right. It's grown on me. I've thought about changing it, but now I think I've grown attached.
So while working on the set of the Lethal Weapon TV show, which you got to do, did you ever get a hankering to become a crime fighter?
Not on that show, but before I went to film school, I actually wanted to be a forensic scientist. So I kind of had that whole crime interest, well, anti-crime interest, I guess. But no, not since then. It's much more fun when it's all pretend.
Who is an artist who influenced you?
There are a lot. I don't really know how to just limit it to one, but there is, I think Salvador Dali is my favorite. I love all the surrealism.
What is it about the ocean, about dreams that capture your heart and soul? Because they definitely play a big part in the way you do art.
Yeah, I think I just really like what nature does on its own. Like the ocean's beautiful, the shapes, the colors, the movement of everything. And it's kind of the same with dreams. It's like this art you get to watch. It's this movie that plays in your head while you're asleep. And you're not necessarily making that. It's like it just happens on its own naturally, some weird, mysterious process. And I just think that's really cool.
That is really cool. That's super cool. So in your dreams, what film do you wish you had written and directed?
It's hard to say that because I feel like the movies that I really like, I like them because of who wrote them and directed them, so I almost feel like it'd have to be a movie that I was really excited for and was kind of disappointed by. I feel like I would want to do the live action Alice in Wonderland because
that would be
like
cool,
I love Alice in Wonderland. I love, the weirdness of all that. And I liked the live action version. I liked Tim Burton, but I just feel like I could have done something cool with it. And I don't know. I mean, maybe I'll do that in the future.
So what about being an art director in TV and film now? What do you feel like, how does it make you a better artist and filmmaker?
I feel like it, I have to keep a lot of things moving forward at the same time. Like I can't just start one thing and see it all the way through. It's kind of like I have to have like all the plates spinning. And so it's really good for organization because I do have a lot of projects going. So I do kind of apply that master organization to my own work.
So you've got an NFT film coming out and that you're working on, you're developing. It's going to be funded and linked to NFTs. When will the Lucid film NFTs be available?
I'm hoping by the end of spring, if everything goes well. I'm working on some visuals now. We're writing the script. So we're just kind of trying to figure out like exactly what way do we want to release this as NFTs? Like what do we want to monetize? What do we want to just allow to be the art? I will say the name is changing, but we can keep calling it Lucid for now. I'll let you know when that's released.
Again, we talked about the ocean. We talked about that before. The sea that you most want to sail on, and I know in your bios it talks about your love for forest as well. So the sea you most want to sail on and the foggy forest that you most want to explore.
The sea would be the Mediterranean, and the forest would be the forest, and I think it's the Black Forest in Germany that the Brothers Grimm like wrote all their fairy tales about.
What core character of the Woodies project is most like you? Do you most feel like you connect with?
That's a funny question because I feel like I connect with all of them because like I wrote them, so I feel like there's a little part of me in all of them. But
That's right.
I think
That's right.
Rosie's the most me because she's just, you know, find something she wants to do and does it no matter what someone else tells her.
What are three things about the current NFT creative arts culture that you hope never changes?
I hope that artists are able to continue to be supported by creating. I hope everybody keeps being generally positive and supportive of each other, like all the sharing and retweeting and just cheering each other on in this crazy world. And I hope that we keep saying good morning. I like that. I like that it's this like funny little thing. And sometimes I find myself wanting to say it to people in like normal world. And I don't know. I like that it's our thing.
I do too. I do too. I think it's special. Well, hey, a bonus question, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
If there was another guest that you think I ought to invite to do Decentrafive, who would you suggest?
Ooh. Oh, there are so many. I could just rattle off a ton of people. I feel like CryptoPalm would be fun. She's great. She's a really talented artist and really fun person.
Crystal, it's been awesome having you. And like I said, I'll put links and bio stuff and all that in the show notes. And I'll let you know when the episode comes out as well. And I'm just appreciative that you take your time to be with us tonight. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for having me.